We do want to hear now from Justina Cornell. She talked to a man, an Amazon driver, who was near or in the building when it happened. So let's got there 5 minutes after the storm. There we go. All right, so let's listen to Justina's interview.
Got to work around like 9:50 a.m. Well, around like 9:30, 9:40 because they changed the times up because of basically peak season and stuff like that. So I got there around like 9:30, 9:40, loaded up our vans around like 9:50 and headed out to deliver packages. So I was out literally ever since then up until the point I came back to the warehouse, which is I do want to say around like um 10, I would say 5 minutes after the storm has passed and hit the warehouse. So by the time that I came, the police was everywhere. The building was already torn apart and they had us wait.
Tell us about what you saw. What did you see when you pulled up? Like the building itself.
So the front part, the front corner of the building was still intact, but the back corner of the building onto the right side was caved in. So I waited in my van around like 30 minutes and then they told us to come inside until like a tornado shelter area. And from the tornado shelter area, you could kind of see into the warehouse. So from the position I was in, the back corner where I usually check in and grab my bag and stuff like that, keys for the van, all that was caved in. It was a bathroom over there. So that bathroom was gone. So that was gone. 10, 15 minutes later, they told us they was going to take us to the Pontoon Beach PD police station. And I was going basically just trying to go to my car. So they let some people who was in the front area, and I thought they was talking about the back area as well, but they didn't. So when I went around to the back area, that was completely destroyed. It looked like somebody just blew out the whole back area. It was debris all across the lake. The power lines was down. Majority of the cars, some of the Amazon vans was close to the lake, like it was about to fall in there. And it was just completely destroyed.
If we don't have an idea of what everything in Amazon is, what is that usually? What that area is? What are y'all? What's in there, or what are workers doing in there?
It's basically like it's a complete warehouse. A complete warehouse is filled with many packages and many vans. The back area that was mainly destroyed, that's is where many of the vans are parked at when we start or when we drop them off. So it's an area of where all the vans is parked, and then it's another section to where we drive into to get our packages that we load up for the day and deliver out to. So the staging area, the packaging area was completely destroyed. The windows was busted out. The garage door was open and all that stuff. And the area of where the vans had parked, that was completely destroyed as well. The roof caved in. There was a lot of debris everywhere. Usually on a regular shift, this is somewhat the start of peak season. So you would start to see more people to be in there. But around the time that of that accident took place, it's not as many people as it usually be throughout the day. So I would say it probably was probably like 30 or 40 people that was in there. I'm not too sure. Excuse me. It all depends on who came in and who went home because everybody leaves and goes in there at different times. And then plus it's also two, I want to say two different companies that works in the same warehouse. So for our company, we just deal strictly with picking up packages and dropping them off and dropping off the van. So it's not too many of our people that was in there. Thank God most of them left home, but some like me that came at the time that did, we just had to really wait it out and stuff like that.
Yeah, you were telling me when you got there, they put you right away into a shelter location, right?
We actually waited about like 10, 15 minutes. And then the only reason why they moved us into the shelter is because they was talking about it was another tornado that was supposed to come.
Tell us about what's some of the guidance that you've gotten so far. I know you said that they're still trying to work this out. We did get a statement from Amazon, but have you all gotten any sort of guidance what might be happening? Or, those are your fellow coworkers, so I can imagine y'all are curious of what's going on yourselves.
Yeah, so I talked to one of my dispatchers. He's still confused as well. So he don't even know about anything. For one, if we supposed to still clock in, if we're gonna be paid while this time is happening. We don't know about our vehicles. We still haven't heard nothing about the vehicles that was in the back during the wreckage. We don't know nothing.
Was you were talking about your car? I think your mom was saying you're trying to get your car out. I mean, was your car destroyed, or were I'm assuming multiple cars are destroyed?
I want to say I could say some were destroyed, but the area of my car was in, that's where the firefighters and the construction workers was trying to get all the debris left over. I'm pretty sure my car was hit during the tornado, but I'm not too sure. I wasn't even able to see my car.
You know, you got there, missed it by maybe 5, 10 minutes. I mean, is that kind of wild to think that you potentially missed the storm that has potentially injured, several people?
Yeah, I was actually talking to my stepdad about that on the way back because I actually drove to a route that I had already completed that took 20 minutes to get there. If I would have used that 20 minutes to go straight back to the warehouse, I probably would have been one of those, inside it while it was happening, or I could have been, a victim of anything. So,
It's
yeah.
crazy. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, what emotions are you feeling right now? We don't know. We have nothing confirmed of potential fatalities yet, but there may be some. I mean, it is pretty crazy. A location that you work that this happened. I mean, any type of emotions or anything else you want to add?
Is pretty much still like disbelief because some of the people that is in there or that was trapped in there, you talk to them or you could have, dealt with them while it was helping you dealing with packages. So um me knowing faces, I'm not really too well of knowing faces or anything like that. So it's like hearing the names that was listed off as they was trying to get a head count and the people that was missing, it's like you just don't even know who was still in there or who had passed. So it's kind of like it's a lot of disbelief or you're not really taking it in.
Again, that was Justina Cornell talking to Thomas DeWalt, who is an Amazon driver, showed up about 5 minutes after that storm, 8:33, at 8:33, hit the warehouse there. Said that the damage, if you, just to recap, said that most of the damage happened where they filled the packages, I should say where all the vans were parked. He also believed that the staging area was also destroyed there. And to his account, believed that there were dozens of people inside the warehouse, just not as many people as there normally would be, maybe because people got off work. At the timing was just so that as many people who could be there weren't there.